Alright, I managed to defeat the Harpy Queen. Since I haven't dealt fatal damage, she hasn't been sealed yet. But she still seems to have lost too much energy to fight. Now, as we planned, up you go! I throw the magic cylinder I prepared earlier into the air. After a second, the cylinder explodes, showering colorful light all over the area. The signal that I beat the Harpy Queen.
Charge! Oh, Elias, give me strength!
The women from the Happiness Village all come rushing in from their hiding places in the bushes and quickly make it to where I'm standing.
So you're the leader. While you hold down the boss wheel... I see. The villagers came to rescue the men.
While the Queen Harpy mutters that, the villagers surround her.
Queen, what's going on? Humans are attacking?
It seems like all the sleeping harpies are waking up at that noise. I raise my sword in front of the Queen Harpy. Swear to me that you will return all of the men. If you don't, I'll have to cut you.
I won't.
The Queen Harpy looks out at the ground as she refuses me. It looks like I have no choice. I'll have to seal her. As I raise my sword... Hey, wait! Stop that! Don't cut the Queen! Jumping out of the tree houses, men start to crowd around us. From young to old, they all start to come out and surround us. The men start to stand around the Queen Harpy, protecting her.
Father? Mark, you're safe.
The village women start to rush the men in joy. What the hell is going on? The men are dressed normally and look healthy. No matter how you look at it, it doesn't look like they're being forcefully held here.
Mark, what happened to you?
Mother... Let me introduce you to my wife, Piana. Mark points to a harpy standing next to him.
Alles klar.
And this is our daughter, Pipi.
Grandma?
The tiny harpy walks up to the women and flaps her wings. Everywhere I turn is a similar scene.
Father, what do you mean?
Well, what I'm saying is, Reina is your new stepmother.
Nice to meet you.
A harpy that looks to be around the same age as the young woman introduced herself. No matter where I look.
Impossible. The traveler we sent in here a year ago.
I am not a traveler anymore. I actually have 7 children now.
Oh mein Gott, okay, die waren nicht untätig.
It seems like all the kidnapped men got married to a harpy. I stare around at the scene in disbelief. It's not like that. Will you stop attacking the harpies? They are all wives and children. So please stop hurting them.
So this harpy is my granddaughter? My stepmother is a harpy?
That's right. These harpies are our family now. An elderly man slowly walks forward.
Chief? You were still alive?
The harpies are our family and so are the village women. We shouldn't allow our 2 families to fight each other. That's right! My mother's family is now Piana's family too! Let's stop fighting! That's right! As all the village women are standing around looking dumbfounded, the Queen Harpy starts to speak.
Since we can be nothing but female, we would be unable to breed if we did not borrow human males. However, with humans coming to hate monsters, what choice did we have?
But you took every one of them!
We don't want to die out. You can't just take them all away. We never hurt any of the men. We made sure they were happy. That's right, the men are too important to endure or force them against their will.
So you mean the men were enjoying being here? Of course! They made me feel young again! Every night!
Oh, so im Detail wollen wir das gar nicht wissen. I see. Can I talk with you over there for a second?
Uh-oh.
Oh ja.
Honey, I can explain, really!
Ich glaube nicht.
What exactly should I do now? I'm sorry. I have 3 more wives now.
And how many kids?
7. 2 more next month.
Ach du Scheiße. I'm glad father came back, but I have 2 stepmothers and 6 stepsisters now.
Similar disputes start to pop up everywhere. Some families look like they're about to start fighting each other. It seems like the Harpies aren't willing to let any of the men return. What should we do, Alice?
How would I know?
What can we do? If the men really are safe, I guess we don't need to get rid of all the Harpies. Everyone is a big family! Wouldn't that be the best? The village chief yells out while his wife wrings his neck. That's right! Let's combine the happiness village with the Harpy village in one big family!
Since my son is married now and I have a bunch of grandchildren, I don't really mind.
She might be happy that her son is married, but can she really handle having so many daughter-in-laws? Moment, daughter-in-laws? Nicht daughters-in-law? Das klingt komisch. And grandchildren?
This is a problem that they need to solve themselves. A fake hero shouldn't get involved.
I guess that's right. I want to speak up, but I shouldn't involve myself in their affairs. Honestly, I don't think I could say anything to solve this issue. This is the kind of world I'm aiming for, but seeing it in front of my eyes, I realize that it's going to be a lot tougher than I thought. Aber trotzdem, wir haben die Männer wiedergefunden und sind am Leben. Was will man mehr? The arguments continue into the night.
Well then, we won't forcibly kidnap men from the happiness village anymore. We will send men from our village to marry harpies. In return, the harpies must also help with the farming and beekeeping in our village.
It seems as though they've finally reached an agreement.
Immerhin.
After that, they started to prepare a festival. Harpy and human alike are dancing drunk in the village square.
This is all thanks to you. On behalf of everyone in Happiness Village, allow me to thank you.
Thank you, but something like this is natural for a hero to do. I may not be a hero in title, but I am in actions. Therefore, I'm definitely not a fake hero.
If you want to show your appreciation, I love sweet things. Okay, we'll give you plenty of happiness, honey. Right now we only have enough for 1 jar, though. Oh, this was unexpected.
Alice, you... I can only stare at Alice greed. But can you convince the men to marry a harpy? I mutter to myself while watching them dance in the plaza. Isn't it like sending them out as a sacrifice? Don't bother worrying, young man. With this, our villages will join together in peace and forge a deep bond. Most importantly, once you feel the pleasure a harpy can bring, a human just won't do it for you anymore.
Okay.
Mister, your wife is standing right behind you. Is this really a good outcome? I guess it's a good first step to peaceful coexistence. What do you think, Alice?
It's sweet.
Alice is happily licking her honey-covered fingers. If the Harpies had just asked for this agreement from the start, couldn't this whole situation have been averted? That would have been easier for everyone.
The humans hated monsters. Why would any of the men voluntarily leave? You idiot.
Nah, I guess that's true.
To begin with, the man would have refused to be sent out to marry them. Isn't one of Elias' commandments not to have sexual relations with monsters?
Don't say that, Alice. It makes Elias' teaching seem bad. It's true that marriage would be forbidden under Elias' law. If a man rejects it, the only choice for them is to force it. They would go extinct if they didn't. Oh, that's not good. I can't think things that doubt Elias. I shake off my doubt as I stand up. I look at Alice and sigh.
Well, it's true that forcibly kidnapping the man was a pretty rough solution. It looks like even the Queen was a little hesitant about using such a method.
Is that right?
Of course. Otherwise the Queen would have easily defeated you. She was doubting herself and didn't use her full power to fight you.
Really? Is it true she was holding back? Anyway, this issue has been resolved. Alles hat sich in Wohlgefallen aufgelöst anscheinend. The next morning.
We are indebted to you, traveler. Please come to our village again, we'll be glad to have you. Even though we had our reasons, we were still wrong. Because of you, we were able to correct it. I wish you a safe journey.
Und ich muss echt sagen, also du hörst jetzt mal wieder, nicht leider, aber diese Musik, die gerade läuft, das ist sowas von, du hast gewonnen, du hast was erreicht und es ist nicht mal irgendwie so, du hast die Monster alle getötet, sondern du hast was erreicht im Sinne von, die Welt ist besser geworden, finde ich.
Ja, genau, wir haben den pazifistischen Weg
Genau, die Pazifist-Musik läuft. Alles amerikanisch gerade. Nee, besser nicht, kommt aus Japan. Thank you all. The true test of how they can get along may still be to come, but I believe that they can keep this bond. Ja.
Das ist
wir beide.
eindeutig.
Thank you. Come play with us again.
Please be safe.
Könnten beide sein.
Hehe, come and play again. We'll be glad to be your partners then. Oh, es hat sich gereimt, so ein bisschen.
Thus we start to head out from the village. But we were stopped by the Harpy Queen.
Can I ask you one last question? The silver-haired woman, are you by any chance... I'm a traveling gourmet. Oh, is that right? I don't need to inquire any further then, do I?
Huh? Thus we leave the village. Next, let's head to... Save Location.
Das ist ein gutes Ziel.
Und ich habe sie gerade überklickt, ich Idiot, egal. Ich trinke trotzdem und es kommt ja eh gleich die nächste.
Sehr gut.